All right, so let's get started once again. It's Thursday, uh, January 25th, 2024. We do have news today, so let's get started with that. Let's go right to the point. I've been out for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, eager to come back to the markets. I've been watching them after hours, basically, but I've been a little bit busy with other projects, so I did not make any videos in the last 2 to 3 days, 3 days actually. So let's get started. Today we do have um, 8:30 news, or news at 8:30, which is the GDP. So this one here, and we do have unemployment claims. So basically, good enough at 8:30 to expect some movement and potential fireworks at 8:30. So we will wait for those news, even though gold opens at 8:20. That we are going to observe what's going on. Let the news go through and see and see if we see any setups on gold after the news happens. So at around 3 to 5 minutes after the news, then I would be probably see if there's anything that I can trade. Tomorrow we do have news as well. At 8:30 we do have PCE price index. So this one here is also important for tomorrow. So with that, let's mark the alerts right here, 8:20. So 10 minutes before, just as a reminder, and that would be, I believe that would be. We do have I'm sorry. In here we do have 10 a.m. We do have home sales. Let's mark that one as well. 9:50. And then natural gas at 10:30, but that would be probably all we have tomorrow. Okay, so that's that. Let's put that out of the way, and let's open crude. And since I have not been in streaming for the last 2 days, I'm gonna go with the dailies first on the Thinkorswim platform. So let's put this here, and let's start with gold. Gold is coming back down, respecting this. Now I think that this one, it's forming a channel right here. So we are within the channel, and let me show you the channel right here. So how would I painted it? So this bottom here with that bottom there, and then moving to let's see, around that area there. So you see that this one here, it's coming back down, making lower highs and lower lows, and now we are right in the middle. There is a support area right here. So we still, I think that we still have some potential move to the downside. Very small candle today in the pre-market session right here, like it's an indecision doji pause after this move yesterday. So potentially we could go to the 50% with gold there. But the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days has been in this range, but coming back down. Okay, let's see. Crude has been behaving bullish now. There's a 76.50 resistance here, painted mostly for this top, but it's 76.18. But excuse me. but I see some resistance at 76.50, not that far away, because there's a it is painting a tail on top. So it tried to go up on this candle today, and then it's coming back down. So potentially it will start moving up again. So in between 76 and 76.50, I see some resistance. But you see that it's reversing, and you're making lower highs and lower lows. And now there's a pivot right here. Right there, there's a pivot. I'm gonna put this one in yellow. Okay, so and then coming back down, and now it's right here. Potentially, will try to go to the upside if this pattern confirms, which is a this is a trend reversal breakout in the dailies. Okay. ES is, look at this doji here from yesterday, went up and it was rejected, and today we are holding, waiting for the news. So we're still bullish. New highs, all-time new highs yesterday, and coming back down. We're above the first day opening range here, but it for me, this one looks very toppy to me, just because of this candle and because of this large move as well. In Q, same situation. I don't like this topping tail right here, but it didn't close as a doji. It's not a very confirming reversing pattern at this point. So bullish still, but with a topping tail that it's a little bit worrisome. And then RTY, this one looks more neutral. I would say that could come, it could come back down to touch this trend line at least again, but and we are below the first day opening range there. So yeah, very indecisive on what the move is going to be. I've been expecting a move to the downside in all the indices, but that has not happened. Okay, so let's take this out of the way, and let's go with the typical analysis on the pre-market for gold. I painted already the levels, so I'm gonna go a little bit faster with this. I'm gonna extend this one a little bit to the right. I see some support here at 2010, and the extension at 2000 right here. So this one could be an important one if it manages to break this support here. And I painted this support at 2010 for matching this mid right here, and yes, and potentially that it's a little bit stretchy, I would say, but so 2010 would be I would probably feel more comfortable putting it there, but it's a little bit too close to the price, so I'm gonna give him a little bit of room. And then in the upside here, you see that base form this day here. So I could I saw that, and I saw this one here. So right in the middle, we do have this support formed by these 3 days here, support and resistance. And so with that, I'm gonna go with that 2020. So important levels here are going to be this 2020, and especially this 2000 level right here as a support that I think that it's pending being touched. I was expecting this one to be touched this day, but it didn't. So it started to move back up, and now forming a a box here, so potentially it could go to the downside there. So let's go with crude. And crude here I have that top right there. So this one is the 7630. I went a little bit farther, and the reason is that I don't like, I like better the rounded numbers and the mid numbers. So 20, 50, 80, and the close numbers. So this one here is 30, and I went a little bit farther beyond the 7650 because it's a mid number could have a little bit of more importance that this 35 or 30. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. And then this one here is this top right there at 75.50. Same reason I like rounded numbers as well. So we do have as a dollar 75.50 to 75 to 76.50, and now we do have some extensions here, 74.50 and 77.50. So let's see what crude does in that support and resistance. Yes. Okay, let's see. So this one is 48.90.50. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there, 48.90 and support, and this one is basically taking this one into consideration. We do have 4,900 right here in the top. That it's as you see here, this area here is being this area here is it's a range in the overnight waiting for the news. And then we do have up here the 49.32. Let's see, 49.32. I believe that I marked that one, 49.32. And then 48.90. And then in the mid here, we do have 49.11. Yeah, price is right there at 4,900 right now, which is that resistance right there. So since it's right, bouncing around, it's an important level, but I cannot use it as a support and resistance. Is acting like support and resistance at the same time, going back and forth, that line there. So let's see, we'll see what will happen. If it breaks below that one, I would be more bearish below 48.90. How about NQ? NQ here, 17. So look at that there, and this one here. So this one, it's is an area, and if we extend that one, we would be touching that. So for that reason, I'm putting that one as a support, as 575. What did I put here? 573 and 790 in the upside, just because of that, all-time high in there. So those are the levels. So you can call it 800. I'm gonna call it 90. I'm gonna call it 90. Right there. And the midpoint is, of course, right here, 17,681. to 17 to 80, right? 680. Extensions down below here would be 17,358 and 1800 all the way up there. So we'll see if where it goes. So those are the levels. Let's go to the chart levels, to the time charts, and let's get started with gold. So yeah, we saw the dailies. Let's take a note here that gold is facing some good support here at the 200 level. So this one is always important. But we are making lower highs and lower lows in this here. So yeah, I would maintain my bearishness in the short term in gold unless it starts moving to the upside here, which is logical, right? So we are making lower highs, a lower high, a lower low, and then triple top right here came back down, and we're waiting for the news to see what's going on. All the moving averages in the 240s are pointing to the downside. So I would say that we're trying to form here a bear flag, but we are in a sideways move right now. Same on the 60 minutes in gold. So lower highs, lower lows, triple top right here, coming back down, forming a range right here, and it formed a bear flag, triggered it, but then it's coming back up. So so I would yeah, we're waiting for the news. So 30 minutes also in a range now after this move yesterday, and so in the range now in the overnight. So we may have some rangy day. Well, this could be changed with the news. News can change anything and any analysis. So crude. Okay, 2 minutes for gold to open. So the ghost pit for gold opens at 820, so it's 818. So crude, short-term higher highs and higher lows in the 240s, making a bull flag right now there in the 60 minutes, so bullish there. Not extended, but a little bit in the momentum indicator. Bull flag forming right now in the 30 minutes. Momentum is pausing here a little bit, bounced off of this support level, and now it's coming back a little to this resistance right here on the 30 minutes. So but it's forming a bull flag right here. So pre-market. Let's go with ES. Bullish in the 240s, pausing here a little bit for trying to form a bull flag. Same with 60 minutes, so pausing here, range. There's a 4900 shorter term support, a resistance here. So yeah, we'll see what we have news, right? So this one is also in the range. 10 minutes for news. We're also in the range here. There's a lot of wicks in the ups, in the on top and in the bottom. So plenty of wicks there. You see that one, that one, that one. So that reflects a lot of indecision. And typically when you are expecting for news, you will see that those formations. So people are waiting and pausing here a little bit before the news. RTY. Now let's go with NQ first. NQ is bullish as well. Triggering here a bull flag in the 240s. A little bit extended in momentum. And then here as well, this one is ranging, trying to form a bull flag as well. If that it would be confirmed. Well, this is a horizontal breakout actually that would confirm after the 664. And in the 30 minutes, also in the range. Now in here we do have, topping tails and bottoming tails also. So a lot of indecision on the move here. And let's go to RTY. I don't think that I did the RTY for the point and figure. So let's do that before. So RTY. Let's give it a minute to refresh. Oh, good morning, Bobber. Sorry, sometimes I don't see the messages. I don't have them right in front of me, but thank you for joining. So give it a minute to refresh. No, okay. RTY. Okay, in the RTY, let's what mess do I have here? I don't think I did it in pre-market then. What's going on? Okay, delete. Okay, let's do this. So RTY, let's see what we have here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this low from yesterday's low right here at 1968. Is it 1968? Yes, and then on top here, I'm gonna go with this a double top right here on the resistance with the mid right here at 1993.6. So those are the levels for RTY. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with 2017. That would be 2020 actually. 2020. And then here I'm going to go with 69. Yeah, I'm going to go with 69. $20.20 run number a little bit above this as a support. So I would wait for the break of support and then wait for the break of the rounded number if it goes to the upside, and then expect some additional move to the upside there, or a fail to the downside. So it could very well be run on stops or face this double top right here. So Let's go back to the dailies. We saw the dailies already. This one is forming a bull flag and it's triggering now, pre-market, so be careful. And then in the 60 minutes and pre-news as well. So that one is even more important, but it seems that it wants to trigger to continue in the range. Or in this this channel here, and bouncing off of this support. 60 minutes sideways. You see the moving averages up above, and we are actually compressing here in the 60 minutes. So channel, and then channel here, trying to break to the upside in the 30 minutes. However, we are right at the 50, which is a magnet. So it could, you know, take it there and then bounce back down. Okay, with that, let's go to the unit Renko charts. And I'm going to leave RTY right here. So this one is the we're 6 minutes or 4 minutes away from news. And so I'm gonna put some music, and I'm gonna close my eyes and and do some visualization, which is what I normally do before the market opens. So in that way, I remind myself about the setups that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna leave music for a couple of minutes before the news are happening at 8:30. Okay, so news are out. Let's see what we have. So down move, initial negative reaction in gold, but it's bouncing back up. 30 minutes is leaving a big tail, bottoming tail there. And just for curiosity, I'm gonna look at the I'm going to look at the news. Okay, there's a week off of the moving average here after this topic big bottoming tail. So I was actually bearish in the dailies, and the 240s still look a counter trend to me, and we are right up below the resistance level. ES is also moving to the upside now. Seems that wants to break this support, this resistance level, gold now. And it's rejecting it. It's forming a well-defined resistance now. There's a trying to form a week off of the 30 of the 18, but right below the resistance level. Big bottom and tail right here on the 240s, formed by this price move there. And if we look at the point and figure, we are right up below the resistance and coming back down a little bit. So we would need to wait. I would need to wait until it goes above this 2020 level. Okay, it seems that wants to trigger to the upside. There's a week off of the 34, however, or the 18. Let's look at here. However, you do have here a little bit of extension in the momentum indicator, still below the support, the resistance level there. Yeah, come on. And seems that wants to go. Yeah, and now it's triggering to the upside. We need to come back to the 2020 and then bounce out of there if it does. It's trying to come back down. Let's see what it does from here. We are above the support, the resistance level now. Support. $20.20. Momentum is a little bit extended. Now, if it fails here, it could come back to the range. RTY is moving nicely to the upside. Crude market would open in 20 minutes. Failing and coming back down below the resistance in gold. it may bounce off of these moving averages here. The momentum is reset. We are right below the 2020. Thing is, with this one, we don't have a we don't have synergy with the higher time frames because the 240 is actually counter trend, so it could start moving down. Our initial, or my initial assessment was that the daily for gold was still bearish. So if we participate here to the upside, we are going to be fighting the trend in the larger time frame. It may work, but I don't see confluence in all the charts to keep moving to the upside. Yeah, I may go back to this range again and looking for that midpoint there. Actually, if we paint the range here with the range tool, we'll see that we might be touching the red line, the red zone right here, and the red and the green zone already there. So we may see this one coming back to this area after touching these 2 points there. Yeah, it seems that it's trying to go back down. That engulfing candle Looks that wants to go to this range. Lots of indecision here. So moving against the moving averages in this entry, but the higher time frames, the 30 minutes and the 30 minutes is still, and the 40 and the 240 minutes are all the moving averages are to the downside. So definitely this one would be a counter trend trade in a higher time frame, riskier. And this move happened too fast, right? So that's why at 8:30 it really moved that down and then up. You do see here there's only 1 minute in this box right here from 8:30 to 8:31 right there. So it really moved in seconds move there. And now the continuation to the downside, respecting the higher time frame or the anchor chart. Momentum is moving down. We're visiting this opening value right here, and we are touching the cloud now, and moving averages are getting closer together in compression. Found some support here at 2010. Momentum is below the fast and slow line are now below the zero line here. Crude is ranging pre-market as well. 9 minutes for crude to open. We're right in the middle of the support and resistance initial levels. Right above the previous day high. I am more bullish on crude or in crude than gold, just because of the higher time frames. week off of the cloud in gold. But as I said, you know, riskier trade just because of this. I would feel more comfortable above the 2020. Okay, I'm going to leave the video here. There's a potential setup right here, just below the resistance level. Momentum is turning green, but again, the moving average, I mean, the higher time frames are stacking to the downside. And the 240s, essentially the 240 is still bearish to me, even, and there's a big indecision candle right here. So I'm gonna leave it alone for now, and until it confirms a little bit more of a trend right here. Yeah, looks good though. But if you consider just this chart, we should be bullish. But the other ones are not telling me the same story. So I need to wait a little bit for a little bit of more confirmation. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Most likely tomorrow for sure. Yeah.